Everyone, my name is Ana Martha Ayala, and I'd like to welcome you to my YouTube channel. As a reminder, I do every video in English and Spanish, and the degree theory is based on modern Western astrology using the Placidus House system. In today's video, I wanted to give you an update on the Iran situation to go over some things that I had pointed out, right? The first one being, I said that things would calm down in May, and I honestly thought that it was going to be over, right? Um, but I didn't look at any further points other than May. So, yes, while things have calmed down, right? Like the major bombings had stopped, but during these peace talks, both sides, Iran is lined or dropped mines in the Strait of Hormuz under a ceasefire, which is not not correct to do, right? So the U.S. retaliated with additional strikes and sinking of whatever, those little what they call mosquito fleet. And things continue to try to open the strait. Okay. However, I also stated that on March 25th, I I had doubts that the peace talks would hold because Mars in Taurus was squaring Pluto in Aquarius. So I thought, something, just the astrology doesn't support the peace talks, right? And of course, that's when the mining of the Strait of Hormuz and the additional strikes by the United States took place. And I'm filming this May 27th. So just so you guys know. Um, I also stated that Israel was not the US friend, and Israel has its own agenda with or without the United States. And of course, during the peace talks, Netanyahu ordered strikes on Hezbollah in Lebanon. So again, I don't know why President Trump can't see straight with the situation with Netanyahu, but I'm not going to get into the politics. But again, Israel is doing its own thing. Israel wants to become one of the major powers in the Middle East. And to me, yes, Iran is dangerous, but Israel is even more dangerous because Israel does have nuclear weapons, and Israel did not sign the accord not to use nuclear weapons. So, we have issues that we need to solve as a world population, right? Now, what's going to happen because I think things are going to escalate, and I'll tell you why. Let me bring up a chart. Oh, here we go. On June 12th, we have, all right, so this is the North Node in Pisces at 2 degrees. You can't see the South Node. It's in Virgo at 2 degrees because remember the nodes travel backwards. And also, what the South Node is opposite the North Node. Exactly. Always. All right. Because these are not planets. These are mathematical computations. So this is the true nodes, because there's a difference between the true node and the mean nodes. So if we use the true nodes on June 12th, the nodes are going to be squaring Uranus. Exactly. So something fated nodes is going to happen. Now, this can be that the situation in Iran escalates big time because Uranus rules bombs, it rules sudden things, right? Sudden something that happens all of a sudden, um, explosions, right? So, you know, And on top of that, Mars is at the 18th degree. So 18th degree, according to the degree theory, is an evil degree. So it doesn't bode well for this day, June 12th. Is it Iran? Is it Cuba? Because Cuba's next, by the way. I just have to find a good chart on Cuba because I think um, by summertime, August, I think Cuba will face its own situation. But anyway, so this is the true node on June 12th. I think probably from June 8th through June 12th, if we're going to use the true node, things are going to not be very good for Iran. And the reason Iran was doing so well in the war was because Mars was in Aries when it all started. But now Mars, excuse me, is in Taurus. So, and remember that Iran has the sun in Aries. So the ruler of Aries, Mars, was in their sign. So that's why they were doing so well. Things have changed now. For June 20th, I'm using the mean node. So the nodes are going to be at 3 degrees. Remember, 3 degrees of Pisces is the north node, and the south node is in Virgo at 3 degrees, and they're squaring Uranus again. All right. Mars has moved to the 24th degree. So we're talking about maybe naval war because 24th degree is a degree of Pisces, so it rules the oceans, anything on the ocean, ships. So again, to me, maybe 3, 4 days before. So we're saying June 16th to the 20th is a possibility of things escalating big time. So depending on which situation, or let's say from June 8th to about June 20th, that period of time, things could escalate. Things I think will escalate in Iran. So what would I do if you have a vacation to that area of the world right now? Definitely take out travel insurance because I don't know about you guys, but I wouldn't want to be caught in the middle of a war, right? Explosions and stuff like that. So, or, see if you haven't, see if you can get your money back, for the trip or something like that. Obviously, when we're talking about Uranus, we're talking about the air, so we can have flight cancellations because maybe a plane blows up or something like that, or something also could be internet related or hacking can happen. So make sure you back up your files and have a just be aware that that time period can be somewhat difficult. Okay, I'm trying to choose my words very carefully because I don't want to scare anybody, but at the same time, um, things are going to, I mean, I hope I'm wrong. God, I hope I'm wrong. And I hope that the peace talks work, but again, the astrology doesn't support it. If it's not Iran, then it's Cuba or, but there's going to be a major explosion and it's a fated event. These things are fated. So it's meant to happen. There's nothing you can do to stop it. So, all right. Next week, I will have a more positive video because things have been pretty negative, pretty gnarly, for since February. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you can, please subscribe to the video, give it a thumbs up. It helps to get it out there to more people. So, oh, and another thing is I wouldn't attend any event where there's a lot of people, like a stadium, like any sports events that you have a ton of people in one location, because we're in the Civil War aspects, so there will be attacks here in the United States on our soil. So just be mindful and not like, I don't know, I don't keep up with sports. I don't know what's happening now. It's not football, because football, I think, yeah, it's in the winter. But I don't know if it's baseball or soccer or any other event, a marathon where there's a whole bunch of people waiting at at the end of the marathon. Um, just be mindful. Don't go to crowded, like really, really concerts is another thing, where I would not attend specifically during that time period that I just mentioned from June 8th through June 20th. Um, so anyway, I wish you all the best. Stay safe. Please give the video a thumbs up. It helps spread the word, and subscribe to the channel. If you would like a chart reading with me, please send me an email to amaastrology@aol.com. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.